Hello, welcome back everyone to another video of Atlantica. Yes, it is also a short one today where I am building another building for the park here, which has gonna have a little shop here, most likely be a facade for Atlantica here. And remember, as I said last video, I am a little bit in front of you guys, so what you guys are seeing here are like 2 or 3 weeks back. So but you gotta get up, you gotta be updated here. So this is what I show you guys. So today, as I said, we are building this sort of very different style building that has like this sort of angle to it. As you can see here, it has like this right side and the left side, and then it has a straight mid side. And what about this build is that it's very interesting because it has different heights, but it also has different things from the inside when you see it from the outside. So it has a stairway, and then we have this sort of water wheel here, which is kind of like representing the whole water element and water vibes that we have around Atlantica. I'm gonna make like a whole little water canal sort of section going all the way from the water wheel to the wall, which you will see me add later on as well. There's a lot of things that I have made through the last few weeks here, and I have also recorded a few videos for you guys where I'm doing stuff that I haven't done on stream. So there will still be some newer stuff for you guys to check out. But this building here is a little bit special, as I said, because you will not be able to walk inside it. It will just be more of the vision of it. Like you can actually, it looks like you can actually walk there, but no one will actually walk there. And here, as you see, I am doing this little water section where I'm trying to. First goal was that I wanted to have a water flow running here, but of course, with some of the triggers and all that stuff, there were some things that just wasn't doable. So I went in and I found some mulch pieces, I covered that up, and then I used the water spouts to kind of like have a water flow going in some way. And I kind of dig it, I do. I was kind of surprised on how it actually ended up looking at the end. So yeah, I'm quite satisfied with the end result here, because I was struggling with it a lot, and this was building on stream, right? So if I build something on stream and it just doesn't work, I quickly just move over and do something else, because you don't want to waste your time on stream of just sitting and not doing shit. So that's why a lot of the things on stream is mainly just jumping left, right, left, up, down, instead of actually having a more organized go to it, where some of the other parks I have is. But I'm adding a little shop in here. It's going to be on the right side of it, so this will be the only interaction this building will have with guests. We will have benches, we will have a little area around it, so it gets this nice cozy feeling where parents and their families can sit and enjoy a little snack or a little beverage. So yeah, as you can see, it's very difficult to try and make these angles fit perfectly, because I wanted it to fit the roof, while as I wanted it to fit the sides that are a little bit different angle. The roof was also a pain, because I really didn't know at first which roof I wanted to go for and what would look best, and etc. So I went with this roof tile, and then I just tried and just start putting them all together and see how the end result would go. I also, first of all, I do end up changing the color of this roof. I didn't really like this blue that I had first on the roof, so I went in and recolored it to a more turquoise blue, more like a light bluish color than not this one here. So it's been I mean, I'm really enjoying this project. Like, I think of all the projects I'm doing right now, I think Atlantica is probably the best one, and the one I have prioritized the most for a while. It's very different, it's very unique, and compared to all my other builds, I really enjoy making this guy here, because it's unique and it's something I haven't done before. So it tickles in my hands a little bit when we start working, because I can build something I haven't done before, and it's always exciting. What I'm doing here is that I'm adding these haunted planks here. I kind of wanted like another style, like sort of, you know, vibe sort of thing going on here, where we get some more textures into the build. So I decided to use these spooky plants and then just color them a little bit of a light brown color, and then just try to see how things would work out together. And honestly, everything I actually just add in this park here are just, to me, I guess it's just because it looks very new. So a lot of the things I do kind of like, to me, is, yeah, I like them and I don't really feel like changing them. So I'm pretty satisfied where we are at this section here. To give you guys an update, you will see it in other videos, but to give you guys an update, I will most likely start on the dock ride this week. We have our B&M invert kind of done. We have one ride themed and made. And then we are just missing like making a little temple built at the river rapids. And then, as I say, like we have about 3 weeks left now, and I'm gonna struggle through here. And if I can get the dog ride done this week, then I'm pretty sure then we will make it 100%. We will even be done in before time, because the dog ride is gonna take the most time, gonna take the most planning. I do have ideas. I do have a narrator that's gonna speak in it. The whole thing is that, how long do I want to make it? Because you don't really want like to use that extra time to go in and theme and redecorate something that you won't have time to do. So I'm thinking honestly to just try keep it as small as possible, so I don't need to hassle through the theming, and maybe just do one scene at a time, because that will not be like, if I make too many things on a dog ride, that's just going to be too overwhelming for me. So I think we're going to do it like this. I think this is probably the best way to do it. So but that will be on stream, guys, so if you want to come and see me build that on stream and stuff, you can see the link is there, and all of it is in the description. And remember to like the video if you think it deserves it. Anyways, we are moving over to the right side of the build. As you can see, I have these sort of different like sides on the build that makes it pops up a lot more. You don't really see it as much until I add some detailing and stuff, that the building is actually different, like angled compared to the other walls. And I really think that's cool. Here I'm duplicating a door I did to the other build to kind of like close this in, to give it this more like finished feeling. And as you can see here, we sort of like have a nice shape to the building itself now. And I'm super stoked on how these builds I do here in this park kind of like ends up looking. It's, as I've said to you guys, the whole style, the whole theming, it's new to me, and I think that's why I'm also so excited to build in here and like just be, you know, not completely bored of like the same thing you've been building for the past 2 or 3 years, you know. So I definitely think, this was also, I just needed this project, FYI too. I needed this to get out of my my freaking loophole I was in. So it's nice to have some refreshing also to the channel and also to you guys, because we know how it's been, right? So, and there will be a lot of more videos coming up too. There's a lot of series starting again. We got Grimsgate coming up again. Blueport is about to be done. So lots of cool things happening here this year, guys. I am very excited to present all my parks to you this year. Honestly, I think that's about it. I think we will hit that curve of actually putting out parks this year. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But adding the last detailing here on the right side, I do go in and add a little bit extra stuff after stream, guys. When I stopped streaming this, I was like, I don't really like how it looks now. I want to add a little bit more clutter. I want to add a little bit of things here and there. So all of a sudden you'll just see this build kind of like have more things. But I also went in and recorded a few extra things just to get a little bit extra content on the video, so you guys won't only have this sort of streaming stuff. So I will probably mix them together more or less. But yeah, here we're doing the side here, and we're trying to make it look like original and authentic. So we do a little bit of destruction, a little bit of decals, just the same old thing as we've done the other places. This is not going to be a chimney, they're going to come on the back side. This is just more of an extra extension to the build to give it some more support. But guys, let me know what you guys think of this build so far. I can tell you that next time I will be making the lockers and the splash pad, and then after that we're going towards the river rapids and all the other areas. So there's a lot more funnier videos coming up, and not just only speed builds of this sort of kind. Even though I am very, very excited for this. This is probably one of my best styles, architecture styles and just themes I have done in a project in a while, and I will freaking finish it within no time. That's like, what just happened, you know? What the hell happened? But apparently it's doable. It's doable to finish something within a short amount of time. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? No, anyways, I'm just so stuck up in projects that I really want to finish them all, and that will give me a lot more, like, it'll just make me more calm as soon as I start publishing a lot of these parks here, and it will give me less to think about for the future, because we all know that all these parks here should be at the end game now, and most of them are. So I'm just continuing grinding, guys, so you will have a park to explore very, very soon, you know. So, but anyways, enough about that. We are slowly moving towards here, where I am adding some detailing here and there, and a little bit of trim work and all that stuff towards this building. And after I do that, I'm actually quite happy for the end result. Really, really happy for the end result. And I especially even use a little light panel here to put in the back. Then I do the shutters, and the building itself is somewhat standing pretty much done now, though I do go in and add a little extension on the left here to give the building a little bit more shape. And then afterwards, as I say, I go in after stream and I add this water canal, as you see, all the way to the wall, and then afterwards we kind of have like a complete sort of section of the whole Atlantica vibe and part. And I'm a big fan. I think it's super cool, especially when we have all these water elements in. Wait till next video, guys, when you will see me add the splash pad. It literally connects everything together very, very nicely, and it somewhat gives this super nice vibe of actually a finished park. So so wait till you see the next episode, guys. That will be a super fun one. And then after that we are going towards the river rapids. These buildings, these 3-4 buildings you have seen me do in the first one here, are mainly the buildings that you will see me do. The rest is gonna be very like simple. It's gonna be non-gridded pieces. Well, gridded pieces, I mean. It's gonna be very basic, because we are at a section now where we are about 30k pieces, and I still have a dog ride to make. So I definitely need to look into that and see if I can make it a little bit better organized and stuff, you know. But yeah, we are slowly moving towards the end here, guys. As you can see, we are adding the last bits here, and as I told you guys, I'm really liking this section. As soon as you can see in the cinematics, you can see what I mean about having it looking super nice like this, with the water coming in and towards and making like a little sewer drainage. Yeah, it's dope. Let me know what you guys think. After, I'm adding some palm trees, of course, some vines. We gotta have a little bit of vibes going on here as well with the Atlantica one. And then we're slowly just finishing up this build, guys. And I gotta say, of all the builds so far, I keep on kind of like surprising myself personally of just building buildings that I have not done before. And sometimes it feels really nice when you actually build something that actually looks like this when you haven't done it before. It gives your confidence a boost, and yeah, it's just nice. It's just awesome. So adding some drapes here to get it a little bit more feeling, as you guys can see, and then after that I will add a little bit more stuff on the inside and I'll add the water, and I'll add some palm trees, some benches, sitting areas, and I also go in and redecorate our little shop, which is going to be placed on the right side of this build here. So besides of having, I don't have anything detailed on the other side. This will be automatically built in a box. So we will have some facades and etc. As you can see here on the right side now, where we have this box and it's closed in and it fits over to the other side. You get some teaser shots here, as you guys can see on this specific video. I recorded a little bit stuff here, which has a lot more stuff to offer, but that will be in the next videos, guys. So do not worry, you'll get a little bit of spoilers here, but this is somewhat how this building ends up looking. And as you can see, we have the mulch pieces and the water drainage on the side there, which I really think was one of the best additions to this build. 100%. I'm a big fan. So guys, this was pretty much this video of this Atlantican second shop, which is the Fritz Pommes Frites shop. And then afterwards we are just adding a little bit of stuff here to make it look pretty, so it just at least just looks like a shop that is integrated into the build and not just having all that kind of stuff poking in and out. So I'm legit just closing off this guy here with a quick fix, and then I'll do some stairs on the left side, and then that's pretty much what I do in here. This is legit just the only detailing and stuff that we do. There's not really any reason to go crazy in here. So I just add a banner, Theme Maker Toolkit banner. I think that is actually from Avatar, super dope. And then I'm mainly just adding the last bits, and then we are going to the cinematics. Guys, let me know what you think of this build, and leave a like and a comment, and hope to see you in my next Atlantica video. Take care, homies. Bye.